Now, baby, can you shake that thing for me? Let's see you drop your love, show me what's waiting for me. Yeah.
Ayo, my artist King Taco is the next R&B sensation. You heard? You got a bag? Get at me. Ayo, make sure y'all check the bro Dylon Dilly on the Top 5 show on Fubu Radio. You heard? On the iHeartRadio app every Sunday night, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Make sure you go to thebloodsaga.com, download the book, listen to the audio book, or go cop that physical copy if you a real one like me that likes that authenticity of having the actual book, because I got the actual book. You heard? Shout out to the bro Avery Brown that wrote this book. It's blowing up. It's all over the internet. Everybody talking about it. The bro got deals on the table, talking TV and movie deals with this book. It's not a game. You heard? Thebloodsagas.com. Go check that. Tell them LAZ sent you. Hey, yo, LAZ, Brownsville, Brooklyn, Dykeman, 200 block. You heard? Gen Pop Gang, we in the building. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you get a notification every time I drop some new flames. You heard? If you from East New York, this is an East New York episode. If you from East New York out there, get in them comments. Let me know what block, what strip, what Ave, what boulevard, what projects you out there repping. You heard? Z-Man Suicide Polo with the ski man running around the hood like He-Man. Get out.
Now the nigga come in the room and shit, he like, you know the dude died, right? When the nigga came and spoke to me in the room, they tried to say that I was the nigga that shot the nigga off the roof. And they were saying basically we got the gun that was in the crib or whatever. We got the... Shit happened around like January, I want to say 16, whatever day Martin Luther King Day is, you feel me? I don't know exactly what day that is, but I know it was no school that day type shit, right? So me and my mans and shit, we chilling in a spot at Boulevard, East New York and shit. Somebody had got shot and shit outside the building that we was chilling in or whatever. And the person, we could see the person laying on the floor and shit. So we wanted to make sure like that wasn't nobody, you know, that was from the spot that we was in. Like it looked like somebody, because they clothes and shit matched the person that just left the crib or whatever. Long story short, somebody goes and gets a fucking digital camera and tries to zoom in and try to look like across the street to see who exactly is laying on the floor. In the midst of them doing that, I'm one of the niggas that ran outside and tried to like see who the fuck was laying on the floor. So everybody's running outside to the person and shit. They pushing niggas back. Certain niggas was able to get like around them niggas to see who the nigga was and shit, and realized that that wasn't nobody we even knew, you feel me? So it was like, all right, fuck it. Everybody went about their life type shit. So I guess the person that had the digital camera upstairs, they ended up pressing the fucking the flash button, and the shit took a picture. The shit flashed and went off. So that's what even brought their attention to the apartment that I was in the first place. So I go back upstairs. Now niggas is chilling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is kids. This is when fucking Black Ops and shit was out. First Black Ops. Niggas is in the crib playing Black Ops, smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Doing little regular shit.
How old was
Teenage
y'all?
nigga. We was like 15, 16. Word. I'm doing regular little teenage nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. My man's, my son Black, the nigga that I got locked up and shit with, he this nigga, he smoking cigarettes and shit. I ain't fuck with no cigarettes. So the nigga, he wanted a bogey or whatever. The nigga come to me. Mind you, this nigga, he got like this distinctive ass, like deep ass, slow nigga voice. He like, yo, call me a stalker bogey. I'm like, son, nah, my nigga. Like, I'm always a nigga that try to encourage my niggas not to even fuck with them shits in the first place. So I'm like, yo, bro, stop fucking with them shit, bro. You too young, you be smoking them shits, my nigga. Like, you know, come on, son, just walk me to the store. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't even trying to go to the store with you right now, my nigga. Like, come on, son. So at this point,
this is after the dude got shot and was laid out there.
Yeah, facts. So now, my side was going at it with some niggas on the other side. Really, I ain't really gonna get too much into that, but he started saying, yo, what if niggas jump me? So I'm like, come on, son, let's go. He got me right there. He's like, yo, son, happened to me, son. So you, son. I like, fuck it, come on, son, let's go. So we get up and shit. Mind you, there's a chop in the crib. There's a gun in the crib or whatever. That shit comes into play later on in the story. I'm backpedaling out the crib. Now we leaving. Before I leave out the crib, I'm asking niggas. I'm saying, yo, you want something? You want something? You want something? Everybody saying no. So it's like, all right, cool, fuck it. Like, so now we leaving out. I got my back turned to like the hallway, so like I'm walking out the door backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking my shit to, I forgot who I was talking to, but I'm backpedaling out the door talking my shit. Next thing you know, I turn around and get some Indian cop nigga with glasses, a big ass fucking RoboCop looking ass gun nigga on my face, my nigga. So I'm like, so I immediately like, my first instinct is, oh, and like threw my hands in the air type shit. So the nigga basically like whispering like, come in, don't fucking say nothing, just come in type shit, right? So they drag us like, and Boulevard, the hallways, the corners and shit is weird. So he dragged niggas around the corner in the fucking hallway and shit. And he asking niggas, yo, who else in the house? I'm like, what you mean, who else in the crib? The owner of the apartment and a few of my friends is in it. So he like, oh, don't fucking lie to me, don't fucking lie. So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm telling you the truth. So some blue-eyed cop nigga, some white nigga, some blue-eyed cop nigga, he come, he start asking niggas for ID and shit or whatever. So I'm telling niggas, like, we little niggas, like, we ain't got no, like, state IDs and shit. Tried to get a nigga to school ID. He looking like, nigga, you ain't in school right now. Mind you, I ain't even gonna hold you. And when I look back at that night, I look like I did that shit, my nigga. Like, the way I was dressed, my nigga. I look like I did that shit. Boy,
What you had on?
I had on some ashy black jeans. I had on a fucking ashy black champ sweater. I had on a fucking leather jacket with the fucking with the suitcase handles on the fucking arm shoulders, and the fucking what I had on a Scully and some ACG boots, my nigga. I look like I did that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you, my nigga.
You said niggas started laughing, police started laughing when you showed them the school ID?
Hell yeah, like basically, like nigga, you in the fucking school, nigga. Like,
that's fucked up though, cause that's some mad racist shit. Like, you know what I mean? They see our black teenagers, they look at us like grown ass men when we teenagers.
Yeah,
that's why
bro.
they be gunning niggas the fuck down. You feel me? And parents need to know that. Like, your kid in the streets, 15, 16 years old, to a cop, you 28.
That's a fact, bro, and it's fucked up. It's mad fucked up, bro. I done got mad instances where I almost got hit up out here by fucking 75th, nigga. The nigga bullet head, nigga. Yeah, nigga from 75th, nigga almost shot me a couple times, nigga. It was one day, it was a whole big instance in front of, where the fuck was I? I was in front of 580 Stanley, my nigga. I just ran out of girths. My fault for getting off topic and shit.
Nah, it's all good.
But I had ran out of Gersh Park one day. I'm a little nigga at the time, so I just finished fucking playing this shit with my friends and shit. So you know when you play a fight with a nigga and shit like that, and you run off from a nigga, and you look back to see if the nigga chasing you and shit, nobody was behind me, my nigga. Everybody ran out the park. So next thing you know, I start hearing, yo. So I turned around again, my nigga, the nigga bullet head, nigga full speed behind me. I turned around, I'm like, yo, I put my hands up, like, the nigga grabbed me by my fucking belt, dude, dragged me in front of the building. What the fuck you running for? Why the fuck is you running? I'm a kid, bro, I can't run. Like, I'm a child, nigga. I should be able to run in my fucking community, nigga. So, like, he dragged me in front of the building. So I forgot. I started going back and forth with him. And he like, yo, keep talking. I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. I'm gonna blow your fucking head through the window, nigga. Mashing my head in the fucking. This at the time, Linda had these big ass square windows in the building, in the lobby and shit. Nigga mushing my fucking head on the glass and shit, wilding. He was some other tall nigga that looked like, you know, the fucking the geek nigga off of fucking Bad Boys. The tall nigga, he looked like that nigga.
He a white nigga?
Nah, he his partner, the nigga I'm talking about, black is white nigga, but his partner at the time, whoever he was with that night, he was the black tall nigga or whatever. He's over there arguing with all the niggas in the P's and shit, cause they telling me, yo, leave that little nigga alone. Like, they was about to fuck that nigga up. He had to back his gun out on them niggas, cause they was ready to fuck that nigga up. Cause they seen everything that just happened. I ain't do shit. This nigga just came out of nowhere and they moving crazy. Got a whole gun on me, mushing my head in the fucking window and shit. Like, you can't even be a kid in your own community when you black, my nigga. But back to this shit though. Where was I even at with this shit?
Talking about the shit you had on and in the high school ID.
Oh yeah, facts. So boom, right? Gave the nigga ID, he laughing and shit like, nigga, this ain't true. Or like, basically, it's me. You can see it's me on the picture, but like, nigga, you ain't in school no more type shit. Like, you, fuck is you giving me this for? So now, they like, oh, we just gonna take y'all downstairs or whatever. Go sit in the car. As we walking down the fucking stairs, nigga, it's fucking cops coming from the lobby, and it's cops coming from the roof. Everybody just start clapping, niggas clapping, like they solved the case, nigga.
What you mean? They was giving a round of applause to the arresting officer?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, my nigga. And that shit made me feel smaller than a grain of rice walking down the stairs, bro. Like, that shit fucked me up, my nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Was you saying right then and there, like, yo, I ain't do shit, what the fuck?
Nah, I ain't even, bro, to be honest, I ain't even know what the fuck was going on. They ain't even tell niggas what this shit was about yet. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we ain't know what the fuck was going on. It's mad, like, the crib I was in, I'm saying that shit was like the trap, but we ain't gonna call it the trap, because that shit, it wasn't no trap, you know what I'm saying? But you know how niggas got them spots in the hood where it's like, everybody, shit went on in there, so I didn't know what the fuck to even, like, I didn't know what was going on. Like I said, I was trying to go to the store with my mans, come back to the crib, finish playing Black Ops, rolling my weed so I could go in the crib to school the next day, you feel me? This was a Monday. I'll never forget that shit. This was a fucking Monday, my nigga. It was no school that day because of the Martin Luther King's shit. So, they take us downstairs now, my nigga. So they put us in the same car at first, man. We go outside, nigga. The whole P's is outside. Like, it's mad people outside, bro. That shit look crazy, bro. Like, I should just, I don't even think about that shit. That should be fucking with me. Like, that's because it's like, nigga, that could have been my whole life right there, my nigga. It's gone that one instant, my nigga. So, we get in the car now. My son, he looking out the window, he all tight and shit. So the nigga turned around, my son Black, he turned around, he look at me all slow and shit. He like, yo, what if they got the grip, son? I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, son.
What you said he said?
He like, yo, what if they got the grip, son? Like, basically the hammer for whatever just went, like, the shooting and shit that just happened outside. Because they was asking niggas, did we know about the shooting and shit? We said, no, we don't know nothing about no shooting. So we about to go to the store. They didn't get into depths of what they thought actually happened until we got to the precinct. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So, yeah, he like, yo, what if they got the grip and shit? I'm like, yo, shut up, son. Then I'm tight now, like a couple seconds go by. I turn back and I look at the nigga on slow shit. I'm like, yo, son, all this shit for some fucking bogeys, my nigga. He like, Yo, nah, I was gonna get some food too, my nigga. Like, you know, I said, yo, no the fuck you wasn't, my nigga. This is bogeys, my nigga. Fucking cigarettes, my nigga. So, wow. Oh, remember when I told you I fucking went downstairs to go see who was on the floor, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
Remember when I told you it was a hammer in the crib at the time, right? The person hammer that it was, they put the shit in the pocketbook and takes the shit next door to fucking to the neighbor crib, right? So I guess the neighbor must have seen when they had us in the hallway. Mind you, when they started taking us downstairs, they started banging on the door that I just came out of. I left that part out. All I could hear is by the time I got to the next floor was they were saying, "Oh, it was the fire department. You got a gas leak in the building." They try to get to open the door and shit. So I don't know exactly what happened after that, but I guess they ended up opening the door or whatever, and they got in the spot. So I guess the neighbor must have seen what just happened with me and son, and they knocking on the door or whatever. She brings the bag in the fucking hallway with the fucking hammer in it to the cops and gives it to them, like straight gives them the pocketbook, my nigga, on some panic type shit. I don't know what made her look in the bag. I don't know if the person that took the bag over there told her what was in the bag. But long story short, she looked in that fucking bag. She seen all the commotion going on, my nigga, and she gave that shit straight to the boys. Alright. So back to me being downstairs in the fucking and a cop car. Me and my son, we in a cop car and shit. Chinese detective nigga, long trench coat on, that shit, long tan trench coat. Nigga out there looking like Ricky Tan and shit. Nigga tell us, yo, we want to take that back to the precinct. He's like, for what? Like, y'all said y'all was gonna talk to us right here. Like, he's like, yeah, I know, but we want to, know what I'm saying, just talk to you at the precinct. So long story short, we get to the fucking precinct and shit, my nigga. It's not my first time in 75th. This is my first time ever getting arrested for some wild shit. So we walk in 75th, they take niggas straight upstairs to homicide. Like, I ain't never been in homicide, my nigga. Like a little nigga in homicide, like, god damn, what the fuck? So when we get up there, they put my mans, if niggas ever been upstairs in the homicide area, nigga, they got the double cage and that shit. I don't know if they still got that shit up there, but at the time they had a double cage, basically. They put you on, you walk through one cage and then the cell is through the next cage type shit. They threw my mans in that shit. They threw me in the fucking room. My stupid ass still got my cell phone, but I'm not thinking like, to hit my moms up and say, yo, my X, Y, and Z, but I don't even want her to know what the fuck I'm outside doing at the time. For me, I don't got time to hear her bullshit. That's why I tell you, stay your ass in the house. I ain't want to hear that shit, my nigga. So I ain't even hit her up. So mind you, we in there now. They got me in the interrogation room, like behind that thick ass green door and shit. So, this is a little old topic. It ain't really old topic, but like, this just, I want to get into like how niggas be saying, like, you know, when you a teenager and shit, like your brain ain't fully developed. Like your brain don't really develop until you like, what they say, about 24, 25 or somewhere around there as a male.
Facts.
So boom, right? This is a serious situation. Like, we ain't even taking this shit the way we really supposed to be taking it. Cause my man's, his phone started ringing. His girl started calling him now. So fucking this when the BlackBerry curves was popping. This when niggas used to put the whole song and shit for a ringtone. So we sitting in there and shit, we popping shit through the door, whatever. Next thing you know, we hear, I wanna see you. Yo, that shit had me. I said, yo, son, I know that's not your fucking ringtone, nigga. We in there dying laughing and shit. Nigga, I fucking keep sweat for a fucking ringtone and shit for this girl. She keep calling him. That shit went off like 30 times, my nigga. So every time it go off, we just start laughing. He like, yo, son. I forgot what the fuck he said, son. And she go tight, something to the mister that I think he said. So, now the detective nigga, he coming in because he tight and shit, because we making noise and shit. So the nigga start patting me down now. This is when the nigga took my phone. Mind you, I was sitting there for like a good hour, 30 minutes or so with my phone on me. I could have been called somebody and said something. Nigga comes in there just then right then and there, pats me down, takes my phone and shit. This is the wild shit though. Like I had on long johns and shit under my jeans. Like these niggas done pull my pants down. Like no freaky and shit, no thing. My niggas like put their hand in the hole of my long john. Like my nigga, that's sexual harassment, my nigga. I'm like, yo, he like, yo, be quiet, man. Be alright. Fuck you mean I'll be alright, nigga? You just sexually harassed me, nigga. So, nigga took my jack, whatever, went out. Came back in. So he started telling me, asking me what was going on and shit. So I explained to him the same shit I explained to you, my nigga. I was about to go to the store with my mans, get something from the store, come back in the crib. I was chilling all day. I was about to go in the house soon because I got school tomorrow. You know the little rundown of everything they do. Oh, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Nah, I don't know none of these people. I don't know nobody, bro. I go to school and I go home, bro. So, now the nigga come in the room and shit, he like, you know the dude died, right? I'm like, who died? I don't even know the person, you feel me? Like, so, after he said that shit, what the fuck happened? He said some other shit too and walked out the fucking room. He kept like, I guess he kept going to my mans and then coming to me. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. But he left out the room and shit. Then he came back in. No, before he came back in, I heard them niggas say something about, we got one, something about something, like they got a gun at the location. Some funny shit them niggas said. They was talking through the door and shit. I heard them through the door and shit. I guess, I don't know, within that time frame, I don't know if they went across the street, because I was on SNS, Skink and Stanley. I don't know if they went across the street and got basically a video, like the camera footage or actually what actually happened or whatever. But they found out the shit was a drive-by shooter. When the nigga came and spoke to me in the room, they tried to say that I was the nigga that shot the nigga off the roof. And they was saying basically we got the gun that was in the crib or whatever. We got the, I'm not gonna say that who it was, but we got the person that, you know what I'm saying, that joint it was, because they name was on papers that was in the bag. I don't know why you would even do some shit like that, but whatever. So now we still sitting there and shit. I guess they once they found out that the nigga didn't get shot from the roof, he got shot from another Jeep that drove by, because I guess they seen the V like go past or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened, but they seen the whole shit play out. Now they come back and say, somebody got to go down for this gun. In the back of my head, I'm like, yo, bro, come on, son. Like, can't be serious, my nigga. My mom's gonna whoop my ass. But me being a young loyal nigga I am, I'm about to sit there and take the fucking charge. He watching when he said somebody gotta take the charge, the nigga walked out. So I'm sitting there. Got my head on the table, thinking about this shit. I'm like, damn, son, I'm about to just take this shit so niggas don't get in trouble or whatever. But then a voice came in my head, my nigga was like, yo, bro, your mother is gonna fuck you up. You get locked the fuck out right now, my nigga. So, I'm sitting there, I'm contemplating with myself. He come back in, he said, so, what's going on with the gun? I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know nothing about that gun, bro. Like, I don't know shit about that gun. I don't know who gun that is. I never even seen that gun. Time went past. I guess they must have spoke to everybody and realized we ain't have shit to do with that shit. So the nigga that arrested me when I was like when I got arrested in like 7th grade, this nigga, he walks in the room and shit. I don't know if he recognized me or not, but he like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, where the fuck I'm going? Like, where we going? I'm going home? He like, nah, you ain't going home. You're going to jail. I'm like, jail, nigga, for what? Like, I ain't do shit, bro. So I think I asked the nigga, like, what I'm being charged with or some shit like that. This nigga being all funny and shit, being a little dickhead, nigga goes, prostitution. So, me being a little dumb, like, what the fuck I'm being charged with prostitution for? I'm just going over on these niggas and shit. So they take niggas downstairs to the first floor where they do the fingerprinting and shit, but they got all the cells and shit where they separate niggas from the males and the females and shit. And I'm tight now, I'm still going off and shit. So I asked the white guy, I'm like, yo, what I'm being charged with? These niggas say I'm being charged with prostitution and all this shit. So this nigga starts dying laughing. He like, yo, relax, yo. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit not funny, my nigga. I'm tight, like, I'm eating. Because I don't know what the fuck type of game they trying to play with me. So he do my fingerprint and shit. He like, give me a second. Once I do your fingerprints, I can see what you being charged with. I did this shit or whatever. Niggas come back and say, oh, you being charged with criminal trespassing. I'm tight again because it's like, my nigga, I wasn't trespassing or nothing. Like I just said, I just came out somebody's crib. I explained all that shit to them. They wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. Like, you caught me red-handed walking out the fucking door, my nigga. How the fuck we go from attempt murder, then they found out the nigga died while I'm in a precinct, to murder, to fucking criminal trespassing? How the fuck do we get here, bro? So, long story short, we went through the whole razzle dazzle with that shit. So they hype, they see it's my first time actually going all the way through the system. So they started. Nigga said some funny shit. What the nigga said? He said, oh, we got a fresh one. He's like, you want to pop his cherry or you want me to do it? That's what they said before they took my fingerprints. I guess when your first time getting fingerprinted and shit, and they call it poppy and cherry. I'm like, yo, bro, hey, yo, like, come on, son. Man, y'all niggas is weird shit. Y'all niggas is on some straight weird shit here. So they start laughing and shit or whatever. We end up going through the whole fucking bookings and shit, my nigga. Mind you, when we in the bookings, I always heard about niggas getting locked up, going through the booking and shit like that. Niggas getting let out the back door and shit. So these niggas come wake me up out my sleep. You know how the bookings is, my nigga. That shit be stressful. It's cold. Whatever little nap you can get, my nigga, you be grateful for that shit, my nigga. So niggas come wake me up out my fucking sleep. Niggas like, oh, come with us. So I'm thinking I'm about to get the back door treatment. I'm thinking they about to let me the fuck up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Long story short, they put me in another cell. We sitting there. They start asking me about niggas from my hood and shit like that. You know, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know none of them niggas, bro. They like, yo, listen, we just trying to possibly put some money in your pocket and get you up out of here. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't need no money. And I'm going home, bro. I ain't being charged with nothing serious, bro. I just want to see the judge so I can go home. So he like, you sure? He keep asking. I'm like, yo, bro, you could take me back to where I was, bro. Y'all just fucked up my whole nap. I was just trying to sleep. I want to go home. It's cold in here. Like, they like, all right, suit yourself. It took me right back to the cell and shit. So he was in there, like, no bullshit. We ain't get out that shit. We got locked up 8 o'clock. It was like around 8 something on Monday. Niggas got out like 2:30, 3 o'clock Wednesday morning, son. So fucking.
And that criminal trespassing charge, that shit was to cover their ass on snatching y'all up for that body.
Yeah, bro. And the fuck, that shit fucked me up for life, nigga. That shit stuck with me because out of all the shit that I had on my record, my nigga, that's one thing that, like, I can't get that shit expunged off my shit. That shit still pops up. And I was a little nigga when that shit happened, so even when I tried to, like, cause I tried to go be a CO, nigga, like, that's what even attracted me to your channel for what, my nigga, like, I was watching your shit when you was getting like 600-700 views and shit like that. For me, I don't know how you popped up on my shit, but I probably because I was watching bad different jail shit and shit. I wanted to do the CO shit or whatever in North Carolina. I applied to that shit like 2018, but they dubbed me for that criminal trespassing shit. And I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, look too much into that shit. They dubbed me. I just said, fuck it, it is what it is. But I did get called back for this shit out here in New York and shit. I just didn't never go take the test because I can't stop smoking weed. Can't stop smoking weed for shit, so I ain't never go take that test shit. But back to that shit though. We get the court or whatever. Yeah, like I said, they charge niggas with criminal trespassing and shit like that. So the judge, and she basically just threw the whole shit out. Like, she straight dismissed it. It was no come back, none of that shit. It was a straight stay out of trouble for 6 months, and that's that. The person with the hammer situation, they got let out right behind me. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. I'm not even going to disclose who the fuck that person is. We just gonna leave it at that. We got out at the same time.
Yeah, man. Nah, that shit crazy, man. My niggas tried to Central Park 5 y'all right quick.
Definitely tried to Central Park 5 niggas, bro. Like, all they needed, like, let's just say coincidentally they did have the fucking gun, my nigga. We'd have been over with. We'd have been fried, my nigga. And the fucked up shit about that shit is my moms and pops was down there and shit. They came or whatever. I told my mother what I was being charged with this shit. I told her at first they tried to put a murder on me and shit. So, me telling you that, I'm quite sure she told my pops the same shit. Me telling you I'll be in charge with a murder, and for you to be in the courtroom and hear these niggas say something about criminal trespassing, that should have already raised your antennas right there. Some weird shit going on. My pops, as soon as I walk through the fucking gate, as soon as they let me go, say you dismissed or whatever, as soon as I walk through the gate, we walking out the door, nigga goes, what did you do? I'm like, what? You ain't do nothing, my nigga. Like you had to do something. Like, yo, bro, like, that shit had me heated, my nigga. He's supposed to drive niggas home and shit after that. I ain't even want to get in the car with that nigga after that shit. Fucking couple months go by, I finally speak to the nigga again and shit. He's like, yeah, you want to walk off with the attitude, I was gonna give you some money and blah, 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 bro. You should have gave me the money instead of accusing me. Nigga, I was just falsely accused for the past fucking 40 something, then 50 fucking hours, nigga. I was just in this shit. I don't even know how long I was in that shit, right? Well, actually, I do know how long I was in there. I'm gonna get into that in a second. So I guess he must have realized I don't know what the fuck. He ain't never really come to me and talk to me about the shit or nothing like that. Nigga calls me one day and tells me he's getting me a fucking lawyer. So all he did was get me the lawyer and fucking basically tell me to go down there and go see the nigga. I'm a young nigga at the time, nigga. I don't really know what the fuck to even, like, I don't know the process of this shit. Basically, he tried to get me to sue these niggas for wrongful arrest and all that shit. I'll go through with this shit or whatever. But one day, like, probably like a year or so later, the lawyer nigga calls me and he's like, yo, ain't really much I could do with this because you pleaded guilty. And the only reason why I pleaded guilty, my nigga, I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Like I said, it's my first time ever going through the system and shit. I'm seeing fucking, when I spoke to the legal aid bitch, I told her everything that happened. I told her it was top to bottom everything that happened. And she like, oh, well, your best bet is to plead guilty, you feel what I'm saying? Because and if you want to go home tonight, the best thing you could do is plead guilty. Because the judge that's in there right now, he's not playing with nobody. And nigga, I done seen grown-ass men coming back in there. I'm seeing niggas direct sales get remanded. I'm seeing niggas all type of weird charges get remanded. Nigga, grown-ass men niggas coming back in there boo-hooing nigga in the bullpens. Nigga, nigga in front of, like, niggas is crying, bro. I'm like, oh, nah. So I'm gonna plead guilty so I can go home tonight, nigga. I want to go home tonight, nigga. And not even knowing that, nigga, I just fucked my whole shit up doing that.
Yeah, man. Anybody would have did that shit. Any kid your age do that shit to get out those bars, man. Get out that savage ass central bookings. How you sleeping on floors with niggas taking shits right next to you, throwing up from dope habits.
Yeah, man, that shit terrible, son. That shit is terrible. Like, I be smelling niggas and shit sometimes. It's like, you know, that shit got a distinctive scent, bro. That shit is very distinctive, bro. And it's like, I smell that shit sometimes. That shit make me nauseous, my nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's one of them smells that'll keep you out of that shit for the rest of your life. When you think about that shit, you be like, yo, I'm good.
For real, son.
It smell like 200 years of arrested niggas.
Yo, and piss, nigga.
Straight up. All type of odors mixed into one. And they don't do nothing but sweep and mop that shit. Niggas mopping that shit with a dirty ass mop.
Mm-hmm. You got bums, crackheads, niggas. You got niggas. I seen a nigga in there. They had to put that nigga on a special side or some shit like that. Cause that nigga was in there moaning and fucking groaning and shit, nigga. He needed that dope. That nigga was dope sick like a motherfucker, just laying on the floor. You know that dope, nigga. That shit fucking niggas up when they can't get it. But that fucking whole lawsuit shit, basically, the nigga was basically saying, what the fuck he said? He couldn't do nothing with the case because I pleaded guilty and shit like that. And the most they was trying to offer me was, remember, I don't know if you ever been in that shit, but at the time, Central Bookers had a sign, I think it was like $100 for every hour that you're, like, over the time you're not supposed to be in there, some shit like that. I don't know if they still got that shit or however that shit works. But them niggas only tried to give me $100 for every hour that I was basically in that shit. And once you did the math with the lawyer fees and all that shit, I think that shit only came out to like $1,000 and some change in my pocket, like somewhere over $1 billion. At the time, I'm outside doing my little ones and tools and shit, so I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't want that. Could make that shit in a week, man. So he like, yeah, I don't know if you don't want to take that, then your best bet is to just go find another lawyer. I ain't never go look for no other lawyer, none of that shit, bro. I just said fuck that whole shit, bro. I got my freedom. I ain't charged with that shit, and I went on with my life, bro. That shit is just fucked up how them niggas try to lynch a nigga in the system like that.
Yeah, bro, that shit is deep. That shit is deep. The sad thing about it is that shit happening right now as we speak somewhere.
Yeah.
Some black motherfuckers getting cuffed up.
You know the Chanel dude, the Chanel Lewis dude?
Oh, hell yeah.
But they opening these Menendez niggas cases and shit like that. They need to open that nigga shit up and get him up out of there. Get that nigga his meals and send him on with his life. And I feel like they made him confess to that shit, bro. Cause like you could tell he ain't really know what was going on. When he was walking out the court, the precinct and shit, son was smiling. Son was oblivious to what the fuck was going on, son.
Word up, man. Word.
That shit is wild, son.
That shit is definitely crazy, bro.
Word, but that's my little ones and twos right there, man. Yeah. I ain't even introduced myself or nothing. My name MACK BUNDY, by the way, from East New York.
Now, baby, can you shake that thing for me? Let's see you drop it low. Show me what's waiting for me. Yeah.
Ayo, my artist King Taco is the next R&B sensation. You heard? You got a bag? Get at me. Ayo, make sure y'all check the bro Dylon Dilly on the Top 5 show on Fubu Radio. You heard? On the iHeartRadio app. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Make sure you go to thebloodsaga.com, download the book, listen to the audio book, or go cop that physical copy if you a real one like me that likes that authenticity of having the actual book, because I got the actual book. You heard? Shout out to the bro Avery Brown that wrote this book. It's blowing up. It's all over the internet. Everybody talking about it. The bro got deals on the table, talking TV and movie deals with this book. It's not a game. You heard? Thebloodsagas.com. Go check that. Tell them LAZ sent